way we can see the upgraded flashlight as shown off by Zeal in the official Discord server, with several attachments that will be able to be unlocked during runs. Zeal has also stated that these will not be added to the main game unless they get bored one day, so for now it seems they'll be stuck to endless mode runs, with perhaps a few fringe cases allowing them in the side modes, though this seems unlikely. We can also see, from left to right, a golden flashlight skin, what appears to be some form of gilded flash beacon skin, a pink flash beacon skin, an industrial looking flashlight skin, a chocolate milkshake lantern skin, a blue looking urban shade flash beacon skin, as well as a flashlight skin that seems reminiscent of mining equipment, perhaps related to the Ridge. These skins will not have any gameplay differences from their main versions and will be available from the shop for an unknown amount of krona in the lobby. We can also see the first of many charms attached to the upgraded flashlight. These will be available from a gachapon machine in the main lobby for 25 krona each, giving you a random charm every time it is bought. Just like the skins, these will have no gameplay benefits over having no charms attached, it seems. Additionally, this room appears to be a new starting room that will be added in the update, with the door labelled 100 but not resembling any starting room currently in the main game, or any of the side modes for that matter. In this shot we get a nice close-up of the upgraded flash beacon, as well as a charm showcasing a photo of a cat, which could perhaps be one of the developers or just someone from the community's cat. We can also see that the door gets jammed and needs to be kicked down by one of the players. This may be added to the main game, though it's more likely this will be a modifier, as this seems quite disruptive to gameplay. In the next shot we see a player open a drawer which contains a landmine that explodes and kills several players around it. This will likely be a modifier. We see one of the computers lit up with a wallpaper of the deep sea bunnies. This is likely just a visual upgrade to the computers throughout the black site, and it's quite a cute one. We see a shot of several pop-ups appearing on players' screens, which would appear to be a modifier, and judging by later footage in the video, these pop-ups seem to be reactive, as in a later shot as players are getting shot by turrets, we see several pop-ups of Urban Shade employees getting gunned down by their own turrets, which is presumably the painter's doing. We also see what is presumably another modifier of a stick figure with a hand for a head appearing behind a door with a voice line. Hello! The function of this modifier is not yet known. In this shot we can see what is either a rework to the Necrobloxicon, allowing it to take the form of several items, or the admin panel game pass, which will replace the 50-player lobby in the final update, as said by Zeal on the Discord server. Both of these are possible, however I am more inclined to believe it is the admin panel game pass given the spawn gun in the bottom right corner. We see this gun do several things throughout the trailer which would only make sense for the admin panel game pass. Those who own the 50-player lobby game pass when the game gets updated will get the admin panel game pass free of charge, in spite of the price increase from 299 to 599 Robux. The price has already been updated, I've checked. In this shot we can see a skin for the flashlight that turns it into a pink glowing fish, as well as a variant for Pandemonium which appears to fuse it with Chainsmoker, again likely a modifier. This modifier variant of Pandemonium is extremely fast, likely even more so than its original version. In the next shot we see several turrets in a room, far more than are usually possible in a room like this, so again, likely a modifier, gunning down players as pop-ups show off their demise. We can also see, strewn across the floor, are several updated blood decals. This shot shows off a modifier that glues drawers shut, requiring several interactions to properly open, and the next shot shows what is either an upgraded or modifier version of the sprint which ragdolls the player instead of giving them a speed boost. We see a pastel-coloured flashlight skin with a ribbon on it, and the player turns around to see the updated Wall Dweller model with new animations. This shot shows players harassing Sebastian in his shop by spawning bricks over his head with the spawn gun, and the next shows a subspace trip mine lantern skin, as well as a modifier that spawns possibly hundreds of red and blue imaginary friends around the player, which all spam voice lines at the same time. Here we see more use of the spawn gun, with it spawning in models of puddles along the floor and walls, as well as causing mantle extraction explosions across several of the pipes. The pipes themselves are all out of whack, so they are likely also spawned in with the spawn gun. We see a scrambled door number display, as well as Witching Hour, which appears to act as a Weeping Angel type of enemy, likely due to a modifier. We see players again using the spawn gun to have fun with explosives, as well as a new room type which appears to show off giant test tubes. We see that one of the new modifiers is stream integration, however we also hear that this will be available as a regular modifier, likely similar to Dawes' Chaos mode, which causes random events to occur on a timer similar to GTA's Chaos mod and its derivatives. Modifiers we see are summoning Pandemonium, teleporting the player to a random spot, summoning the Redeemer, like Let's Vegas minigame, temporary God mode, and an option which would appear to be a random option, as indicated by 3 question marks. In the subsequent shot, we also see modifiers that summon landmines, summon the Angler, remove random items, and give the player loads of money, likely in reference to research. We see further admin panel tomfoolery, with players failing to stop Pinky, or a mixture of it and the Angler, from coming through with several prop spawns. However, one of them remains alive, likely due to an invulnerability perk that will be enableable from the panel. We see a desecrated sign, reading modifiers and movies, with several flaming props spawned over it. This may be in the lobby, or it may be a rare room that might appear in actual runs. We see the Doombringer from the game Grace, which may either be a deep sea buddy skin or a modifier that requires you to shut its trap up before it explodes, just like in its original game. We see a Jester entity that seems to require you to pick a certain mask from several spinning wheels, otherwise it will attack you. In the next shot, we also see an excessive amount of turrets coming in this one room, again, most likely a modifier, I hope so. We see a short showcase of Sebastian's updated death dialogue animations, as well as Doppel from Grace, which chases you down, copying your movements. We see this little guy who I really like the design of, though I'm really not sure what he could possibly do, as well as Carnation in the next shot, and in the next shot after that, a character that appears to come out of a rift similar to Aya from Grace, though the two characters seem separate as this does not share many visual similarities other than coming through a crack in the player's screen. On top of this, Aya's gameplay mechanics in Grace are almost incompatible with Pressure, with them requiring you to be in the air, and Pressure, not having any jumping, would not fare well with this gameplay mechanic. We see another short snippet of Sebastian talking, A120 from the game Rooms, which inspired Doors and Pressure, as well as a shot of Dozer, which requires you to crouch and stand still in the original game Grace. These two, as well as the other Grace and crossover entities, will likely be modifiers. We also get the reveal that the update is dropping on March 28th, which is, in other words, this Saturday, which is very nice. This final shot is just a Silent Hill 2 reference. It might be showing off a fog modifier though.